Hello guys, welcome back to another Super Strike Airsoft video. Today we're going to be reviewing the P99 double action only, licensed by Walther and produced by Umarex USA. Now, let's get into the review of the weapon. First of all, you have the weapon itself. The body is mostly made out of plastic, but the slide and the inner barrel are made out of metal. It's got a pretty loud metal twang, so if you don't like loud weapons, this probably isn't for you. You have the slide release, which does lock back when you have no more BBs left in the weapon. This is a CO2 powered weapon, so make sure you have 12-gram CO2 cartridges before you buy this weapon, otherwise you're not gonna really get anything to shoot it out of. Keep in mind it does come with BBs, but you'll want to throw those away because you don't want them to touch your gun, they're not very good. This is actually the mag release, it's built right into the trigger guard. You push it down and the magazine falls out. Now, one thing to note, because Umarex does make other airsoft guns, that does not mean that they are interchangeable. Like for example, this one has this bottom bit and it is a little bit slimmer, and the BBs go in on the side and in the back. So I would not recommend you use other airsoft guns because they will not be interchangeable. For example, the Combat Zone Enforcer by Umarex has a stick mag like this, and it will not work if you put it in that gun because it is too wide. Getting into some other features of the gun, of course, you got the trigger. The safety switch, you push it to the right if you want it to be on safety, and you push it to the left if you want it to fire. You have a tack rail where you can put a flashlight or a laser scope or something like that. You also have the barrel, which you cannot thread any adapters onto, so don't try. You can't see into the barrel, but that's fine. The price was only $60, which was actually a pretty good price for this weapon. It shoots about 350 feet per second. I don't really have a chronograph, so I can't test that, but it's pretty decent. It's double action, so it doesn't have a hammer. It does blow back. It has a 15 round capacity. It weighs about a pound. And it's only semi-auto. And make sure you're only running 0.2 gram BBs in this. Getting into some other features about the gun, in order to put in the CO2, you have to pull the back off. You can put your CO2 cartridge in there, screw it in, you'll be ready. Pretty easy to put back in. It's got normal dot sights, which is nice. Now with all the features explained, let's get to the accuracy test of the weapon. And now, with the Umarex P99 double action only, let's begin with the accuracy test. I'm going to be shooting it from hands with distance about 30 feet. So let's get started. I hit that one, by the way. I hit that one too. Can't knock them off though, they're sitting up against the fence. Okay, now let's do the grouping. Got my action camera recording, see if we hit the target enough with how many shots we've got left. Alright, and we're out. Now let's go ahead and check to see what we got for the grouping. So of course, knowing I hit both cans because I did hear a clink noise. As you can see, the grouping, it tends to be a little low. Could be because of the wind, but I'm not entirely sure. So we've got a hit right here, 2 hits there, 2 more hits I'm assuming. And I'm assuming the rest of them hit the bottom of this plywood board here. But I'm saying that if you just aim a little bit higher, it could just be that my aiming sucks, but if you aim a little bit higher, you might be able to get a little bit of accuracy, a little better accuracy out of it. Personally though, I think the grouping is really fine. For a gun that's only 60 bucks on Amazon, I'd say this is a pretty great buy. Another thing too, if the grouping is this tight and I'm only at 30 feet, you're definitely going to be hitting your target every time. Anyways guys, this was the review for the Walther P99 double action only rep for Airsoft. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you want more, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.